Whenever I'm out camping, I like to find ways to make life a little easier. In this video, I'll review a device that can provide power to AC devices without using shore power or a generator. Let's get started.
Okay, so here's the unit. It's like I said, DenGaWa Solar Generator, 250 watt hour unit, 250 watts, 500 watt burst. It comes with its own solar panels. We're gonna go ahead and pop this open and see what happens. What we got going on in here. It comes packaged fairly well. First thing I'm gonna remove is the solar panels. As we open this up, this is wrapped up really nice and neat. Doesn't look like it could have been bounced around too hard or damaged in any way. A little silica gel in there. And of course, as always, user manual, which I'm going to read. Alright, here's the panels. And this is pretty sturdy feeling. It's not really a light cardboard, but more like I guess like a college composite notebook type thing. That's what it feels like anyway. We'll see how it does with power. Just opening it up, I can see there's little slots. I don't know if you can see that or not. For USB, it looks like USB-A and the power, and the USB-C. Let's back it up. Unbox the rest. The unit itself, fairly small, so nice and compact. That here. There we go. Nice, neat little unit. Fan on one side. Outlet. And you'll see it has a grounded and a non-grounded outlet, both 15 amp it looks like. You have USB, these are all USB-A's, however this one's a high speed, it looks like, it's blue. And then of course your DC input and output, I'm sorry, power input and output. Finally in the box, another box which I may or may not be able to get into. So these are all the accessories, and it looks like it comes with the DC power cord to charge this up, a 12 volt DC adapter, and all sorts of adapter tips for charging other units. So you can just plug this into the box itself and then pick a tip. They're all adjustable, interchangeable I should say, and you can find whatever you need. But overall, the packaging was great. I don't think it's going to come fully charged by any means, so I'm going to go ahead and charge this up and I'll let you know how long that takes, and then we'll get back to it right after that. Okay, just so you're not confused, this comes with two sets of instructions. One set is for the solar panel itself. The other set is for the box. Had me a little worried because I was reading the solar panel instructions and it said this unit does not come with a battery. And I know darn well there's battery in here. So after reading this, I understand I'm going to go ahead and charge it using the AC adapter that it comes with. That'll plug right into the side of the unit. Right there at input. And plug this in for a little while, let her get charged, and then come back and see what happens after that. I'm going to put this to some use when we go boondocking this year, so I want to make sure everything's working first. Well, it's charging. Another way to charge this unit is with the included solar panels. So I'm going to go ahead and try charging this up using the solar panel and the provided cord that comes with it. First thing I'll do is get the cord connected right here. And both ends of this are the same. It doesn't really matter which one. Go ahead and plug that in. Stretch that thing out. And you might notice, let's see if I can get this the right way for you. There's a little red LED light right there. When I open this up, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but that does come on when this gets some sunlight. So, nah. See it or not, it's there. Trust me, it's working. Go ahead and open this all the way up. And I've got a good bit of sun coming in right now on this. It's far from the optimum angle, but should work. So we'll go ahead and plug the other end in right here on the input. And I don't know if you can see it, but there, maybe in the shadow, you can see that it's charging right here on the battery. Unfortunately, according to the instructions on this thing, solar panel is only about 23% efficient. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take to charge this thing up, but when you're out in the middle of nowhere and you just need some power for a while, and you have no other way of getting it, this is a great option. What I'm going to do is use this thing to watch TV at night, and that's pretty much it. Maybe charge a phone or two, and then just let it charge during the day and use the batteries on my camper for everything else. Don't know how long it's going to take. We'll see. Guess if I get my body out of the way and keep the shadows off of it, might be a little faster. I don't know if it's charged or not. Let's see. Nope. It's gonna be a while more. Okay, it's been about an hour. It's kind of late in the day. It was 6 p.m. when I started this, and it's now 7. So you can see the panel's pretty much completely in the shade at this point. The battery itself hasn't charged much, so I'm going to go ahead and just plug it in the wall outlet and let it fully charge. Let's try that and see what happens. Okay, so going ahead and plugged in my AC adapter. Plug this in right here. Just happen to have an outlet hidden behind this TV. If I can get it open. There we go. Alright. I don't know if you can see that or not, but let's get this off of here. If you have fingernails, now would be a good time to put them to use. I'll just peel that off of there. And you can see it's got a little battery on there showing that it's charging. It's not quite charged yet. But while we've got this, there's a AC button here. If I hit that, can you hear the fan? No? Fan comes on for AC. The DC button is down here. And that's really hard to see. I can't even see it from right here. I don't know what those little lights are. I'm gonna have to, hopefully they get brighter later on. Let's see, right here we have the light, which if I hit that button, turns on lights, SOS, flash, and then finally your power button right here to turn the whole unit on and off. So to turn it off, just press it in, hold it, and it will go off. Right now it's charging, so we're just gonna let that run. Alright, so I have a TV set up here, and it's a standard Scepter LED 40-inch TV. Nothing special about it, just run-of-the-mill Walmart style. It uses about 36.75 watts on average, up to 75 watts max. So my guess is maybe 36 to 40 watts maybe is what it's going to be using most of the time. Right now it's running on the house electricity. I'm going to plug it into our box, which is now fully charged. And you look right there, you can see it on the battery, full. Turn that off for right now. I'll turn the TV off, unplug it, plug it back into this box, and let's see how long it goes. So once I plug this in, of course I'll turn it on. After I get it plugged in, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the power on, and then we'll fire the TV up. What you probably can't hear is once I turned it on, the fan came on for just a moment, and now it's back off as far as the fan goes. Let's turn the TV on and see what happens. Oh, that's a good sign. And there we go. So I'm going to let this run for a while. I'll time it and see how long it goes, and then check in periodically and see what level the battery's at. Right now it's 100%. So let's get started on that. Alright, it's been about say an hour and 15 minutes since I hooked this up and had the TV running. I'll show you right now. You can see that the battery is still full, so it's at 100%, and I honestly don't have time to let it run all night. There's a storm here right now, so I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, and I'll continue this test a little later. But so far, after an hour 15 minutes, no change whatsoever. So this thing's looks like it's going to run for a while. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so I ran this thing until it shut off. Overall time was about 5 hours, maybe a little more. And so it did great, and it does exactly what I needed it to do. I bought it so I could watch TV at night when we're boondocking without having to use any power from the camper or anywhere else. Just one more time, I'll show you the stats on this, the DenGaWa Rechargeable Portable Solar Generator. Let's take a picture of that. There's some good stats on there for you. It's 250 watt hours, and I believe it seemed to do the job just fine. Overall, really great unit, small, comes with all the attachments you'll ever need. And of course, once again, the ports on there. Don't forget the lights that blinded me several times while I was making this video. I would suggest it. It was fairly inexpensive. I'll put a link up for anybody that wants to buy it. So if you have any questions about it, feel free to write me back, send a message, and I'll be glad to answer them. Great unit. I think you'll enjoy it.
This video was helpful in showing you at least one possible use for a solar-powered generator. If you liked the information, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you at my next review.